Okay, I'm assuming that you can hear me. Okay, so I shall start. Okay. Okay, good. Thank you. Okay. Okay, good afternoon to all of you. Okay, now let me first introduce myself. Give me a minute, sorry. Okay, now let me first introduce myself. I'm Astrofel. I'm the Finance Concentration Coordinator, okay, of HKBU School of Business. This is my email address. Okay, now, so what I will do now is that I will talk about finance. Okay, I will give you an overview of the finance industry in Hong Kong, as well as the importance of the finance industry to the economy of Hong Kong. Then I will talk about our concentration, HKBU finance concentration. Okay, I will talk about what are the courses that you'll be learning and what are the things that you can expect if you join our concentration. Okay. Now let's start with finance industry in Hong Kong. Okay. Now, Hong Kong is a global financial center. Okay. This Hong Kong is the home to a lot of major financial institutions all over the world. Okay. Based on the latest Global Financial Centers Index, Hong Kong is number 3 in the whole world as a financial center, global financial center. Okay. Number 1 is New York. Number 2 is London. Number 3 is Hong Kong. And number 4 is Shanghai. Okay. So Hong Kong is number 3 in the world, number 1 in Asia. Okay. Hong Kong is also Asia number 1 international fund management hub. Is a world leading IPO venue. Now, for those who are not familiar with IPO, IPO stands for initial public offering. That means a company is issuing shares to the public for the first time. Okay, every year, okay, you have a lot of companies that come to Hong Kong to be listed on the Hong Kong Stock Exchange, okay, to issue shares to raise funds. Okay, from 2020 to 2021, okay, 12-year period, Hong Kong is number 1 IPO venue in 6 of the 12 years. Okay, and Hong Kong Stock Exchange is one of the largest in the world, 5th largest by market capitalization. Okay, so all this information actually illustrate, okay, the importance of Hong Kong as an international financial center. Now, I will talk about how the finance industry in Hong Kong contribute to the Hong Kong economy. Okay, now there are 4 key industries in Hong Kong. Okay, which are the 4 key industries? Financial services, tourism, trading and logistics, professional services, and other producer services. These are the 4 key industries in Hong Kong. Okay, here, value added in GDP. Okay, this is the percentage of GDP in 2019 and 2020 that is contributed by each industry. Okay, for example, financial services contribute 21.2% of the GDP in Hong Kong in 2019. In 2020, this increases to 23.4%. Okay, here this is the percentage, okay, employed by each industry, okay, in 2019 and 2020. Okay, now from here you can see that the finance industry or the financial services, okay, contributed significantly to the GDP of Hong Kong. In 2019, 2020, we have the COVID, okay, and the COVID actually has an adverse impact on a lot of industry. A lot of industry are being badly affected by COVID. Okay, for example, tourism. In 2019, tourism contribute 3.6% of the GDP. In 2020, it only becomes 0.4%. Okay, because in 2020, there is basically no tourists in Hong Kong. Okay, so despite, okay, the bad economic condition, you can see that financial services continue to contribute significantly to the GDP of Hong Kong. Okay, why? The reason is simple. In finance, we are learning how to manage money. Simple as that. Okay, we are learning how to manage money. Okay, whether times are good or times are bad, you need to know how to manage money. Okay, the company will need to know how to manage money. The company will need people to help them to do all this. Okay, especially during bad economic condition. Why? Because in bad economic condition, okay, the room for mistake become much smaller. Okay, so this figure here actually illustrate, okay, the importance of finance, okay, to the Hong Kong economy. Okay. Okay, these are the different sector in the finance industry. Okay, you have the banking. Okay, that's the major sector. Insurance, equity bonds, tradings, derivative, foreign exchange, real estate, asset management, risk management, financial planning, wealth management. Okay, these are the different sector in the finance industry. These are the different jobs available in the industry. Okay, again, these are just some of them. Okay, there are a lot more. Okay, now, as I said earlier, Hong Kong is a major global financial center. Okay, as a result of that, there are actually a lot of opportunities in the finance industry. Okay, depending on your interest, depending on your characteristics, okay, there are different jobs available that suit you. For example, you are interested in sales. Okay, you're interested in sales. You're very good at interacting with people. Okay, you can join the sales and trading team in investment bank. Okay, sales and trading team. Okay, as a member of sales and trading team, okay, you will call institutional investor, okay, and provide them with ideas and opportunities about financial product. If you are good at identifying things that are mispriced, either too expensive or too cheap, okay, you can be a fund manager, okay, where you try to identify mispriced stocks, okay, and manage millions or billions of dollars of fund. If you are good at analyzing, you can be a stock analyst, okay, analyzing stocks, supporting the fund manager. If you are good at creating new things, you can be a financial engineer, okay, financial engineering, where you create new financial products. Okay, so depending on your interest, depending on your characteristics, okay, there are a lot of different jobs available in the finance industry. Okay, now with that, okay, I finished talking about the finance industry. Now I will talk about finance concentration in HKBU. Now, if you join HKBU BBA program, okay, this is a 4-year program. So you need to study 128 units over 4 years, okay? And to do a first concentration or to do a first major in finance, you need to take 21 units of courses, okay? For finance courses, okay, each courses is 3 units. So 21 units will be 7 courses. Okay, so you need to take 7 courses in finance to do a first major in finance. Okay, out of these 7 courses, there are 4 required courses. Okay, which are the 4 required courses? Investment management, corporate finance, future and options, fixed income. Okay, these are the required courses. That means you have to take them, no choice. Okay, this will cover the key areas of finance. Then you need to take 3 more elective courses. Okay, so these are the elective courses available. Okay, these are the elective courses available. Okay, so as you can see, there are a number of elective courses that you can choose from. Okay, so depending on your interest, depending on what you intend to do in the future, okay, you can choose different courses. Okay, now our program, okay, finance program, okay, we are constantly updating our curriculum. okay, to equip our students with the most up-to-date financial knowledge, as well as the skill required by the industry. Okay, for example, recently we introduced these two new courses in our program. Okay, machine learning for financial and business forecasting, texture analysis in business and finance. Okay, these are the two new courses that we introduced recently. Why? Because there is a growing importance of fintech as well as data analysts in the finance industry. So we want to prepare our students for this. Okay. Now, if you join our program, okay, BBA program, okay, BBA, HKBU BBA program, okay, our program actually provides students with a lot of flexibility to manage their study plan. Okay, basically what you can do is that you can actually decide what you want to study. You have a lot of say, okay, to decide what you want to study. Of course, there will be required courses that you need to study, okay, but beside this, you have a lot of say to decide what you want to study. Okay, now in your first year, okay, when you come to our program, you will come in as a BBA undecided. Okay, that means you do not need to choose your major in your first year beside accounting. Okay, for accounting, you need to decide that before you come into HKBU. But for the rest, okay, you don't need to decide, okay, which concentration you want to go to, whether marketing, finance, economic, information system, HR, okay, entrepreneur, okay, you do not need to decide that. Okay, you can you do not need to decide that in your first year. Okay, so in the first year, you will take all the different courses, okay, in the different concentration that can help you to decide what you want to do. At the end of the first year, you will choose your concentration. Okay, for example, you are interested in finance. So at the end of the first year, you will choose finance. In year 2, you will start to study the finance major courses. Okay, now, as I said earlier, to get a undergraduate degree, okay, in BBA, you need to take a total of 128 units. Out of these 128 units, there are 30 units of free elective. Okay, 30 units is about 10 courses. Okay, so there are 30 units of free elective, and for these 10 courses, 10 free elective courses, you can basically take almost anything you want. Almost, okay, you can take. Okay, for example, you can take courses that interest you. If you are interested in music, you can take music courses. If you are interested in literature, you can take literature courses. Okay, or you can take courses that can help you in your career. Okay, give you one example. Okay, let's say you're doing a first major or first concentration in finance. You want to work as a stock analyst. Okay, you want to analyze stocks. Okay, so you want to analyze whether the stock is overvalued or undervalued. Okay, you are interested in that. Okay, you want to pursue this career. Okay, now to work as a stock analyst, okay, you need finance knowledge. Simple as that. Okay, you need the basic finance knowledge. You also need to know how to read a financial statement. Okay, you need to learn how to read income statement, balance sheet. You need to be able to interpret them. You need to be able to analyze them. You need to get information from them. You need to know about economics. You need to know about economy, how economy is going to affect the company. Okay, and using the 30 units of free elective or the 10 courses of free elective, you can use these 10 courses to study accounting courses, to studying economic courses, okay, to help you in your career. Okay, or give you another example. Let's say you are very interested in financial engineering. You want to create new financial product. You can use these 10 free elective courses to do maths, to do statistics, okay, to help you to create new financial product in the future. Okay, so our program, our BBA program actually is able to provide you with all this flexibility. Simple as that. Okay. Okay. Now, that is all I want to talk about our courses. Now, I want to talk about activities that we have organized. Okay. Now, as a student, ultimately, you want to get a job. Okay. For our part, besides equipping all our students with the relevant financial knowledge, we also provide opportunities, okay, for our students to interact with the industry. This is very important, okay, because ultimately you'll be working in the industry. You need to know what is happening in the industry. Simple as that. When you go for interview, okay, whether interviewing for internship or interviewing for a full-time job, okay, your interviewer is not going to ask you what do you learn in the school, okay, what do you learn in lectures? No, the interviewer is going to ask you what is happening in the industry. What is your opinion on things happening in the industry? Okay, you need to know what is happening in the industry. Okay, so for our part, every year, okay, we will organize activities where we invite financial professionals in the industry to come and talk to our students. Okay, so let's look at what are some of the activities that we've organized over the years. Okay, this is a seminar, okay, given by Dr. Andreas Nuber. Okay, now Dr. Nuber, okay, Dr. Nuber has retired. Okay, before his retirement, he was the Asia Pacific COO of UBS Bank. Now, for those who are not familiar, COO stands for Chief Operating Officer. Okay, one of the top management. UBS Bank is one of the major international bank in the world. Okay, so he gave a talk to students about finance. Okay, during that semester, we managed to invite Dr. Nuber to actually teach a course about managing financial institutions. So just imagine, we have the COO of a major international bank teaching our students how to manage a bank. Okay, we believe our students can actually benefit a lot from such exposure. This is a company visit to UBS. Okay, during the visits, the students were able to interact, okay, with the top management of the bank. Okay, this is a sales and trading simulation workshop. Okay, remember I talked about sales and trading earlier. Okay, this is one of the job available in the investment bank. Okay, so we organize all these workshops, sales and trading simulation workshop, so as to familiarize our students, okay, with what they need to do if they decide to pursue this career. Okay, now some investment bank actually uses similar program, okay, in their recruitment, in their training. Okay, so by organizing all these workshops, okay, we hope to better prepare our students for the industry. This is another workshop that we organized earlier this year, asset management simulation workshop. Okay, now because of the COVID, okay, for the past few years, we are not able to do face-to-face. Okay, but despite that, okay, we continue to organize all these activities. Okay, just that instead of face-to-face, we need to organize all these activities online. That's all. Okay. This is a career seminar, okay, on how students should prepare for the finance industry. Okay. Here we actually invited a headhunter. Okay, headhunter is a recruiter. Okay, Miss Ada Ng. Okay, during that time she recruit for the finance industry. Okay, she actually come to our school to talk to our students. Okay, to tell them how they can better prepare for the finance industry. Okay, this is another event that we organized earlier this year, ESG. Okay, ESG stands for environmental, social, and governance. Okay, this is again getting a lot of attention in the business world. Okay, so we organize all these activities where we invite ESG professionals in Hong Kong, okay, to talk to students about ESG. Okay, so as you can see here, okay, we actually provide a lot of opportunities, okay, for our students to interact with the industry. Okay, we want our students to interact with the industry. Okay, this we believe is very, very important. Okay, finally, okay, beside all these workshops, okay, seminars, we also encourage and support our students in a lot of other events. Okay, for example, competitions. Okay, we do encourage and support our students to do competitions. Okay, because we feel that this is important. Okay, besides learning a lot in all these competitions, okay, competitions is also very good for students to showcase their ability, okay, to the judges. And most of the judges are from the industry. Okay, our students has done quite well, okay, over the last few years. Okay, we were the second runner-up for the CFA Research Challenge 2019-20. In 2020, we were the Hong Kong champion for the business case competitions. Okay, so all these results suggest that our students can actually compete with other students, not only in HKBU, but all over the world. Okay, and we will continue to support our students in all these activities. Okay, I think that is all I want to say. Okay, you have any question for me? Okay, I have about two minutes. You have any question for me? No? Okay, I said this is my email. Okay, if you have any question regarding our concentration, you can email me. Okay, I'm happy to talk to you. Okay, if there's no question, I think, okay, is Tony here? If there's no question, I will pass the mic over to my colleague from ISBI. Let me see, is Tony here? Tony, I hand over to you.
So Astro, you need to.
Okay, yeah, I will leave now. Okay, I will leave now.
Yeah, thank you.
Okay.
So good afternoon all. My name is Tony Wong, and I'm the concentration coordinator for the BBA Information System and Business Intelligence concentration. Okay, so inside our BBA program, we actually got 8 concentration, okay? And then in the Jupiter scope, okay, 2120, okay, So you can join the BBA on design. And after that, after the year one of study, you can select your own concentration. Okay. So today I'm talking about one of the concentration in the BBA, which is the ISBI. And here is some of the screen share with you. So in the United Nations Conference about the Trade and Development Digital Report, okay, hosted in the year of 2021. Here is some information about the situation about the information system and the global economy, okay? And it mentioned that the knowledge management system is actually the fast growing area in the business software environment. And more stock market value is actually related to those what we call intangible assets, which is the knowledge, the brands, the reputation, and the unique business process. And if you look at the graph on the left-hand side, so you notice that actually there are two major countries, okay, in the whole world actually becoming the strong influencer, okay, in the information system, which is the United States and China, okay, and especially in the COVID environment, you can notice that data are becoming more and more important, okay, in the situation, and using the information system, okay, to communicate with the other people and do the work, and all those things becoming more and more important, okay. So that is the situation we are facing in today's world. So in today virtual consultation, okay, I think all of you are also doing the same thing. You want to collect data or information about the BBA program in the HKBU, okay? And so what is actually data, okay? And why they are important, okay? So data is basically a flow of events or some sort of transaction being captured by the organization system. And somehow the organization will need to organize those data into some sort of category of understanding. For example, such as a monthly, daily, or regionally report based on the total sales. So somehow that kind of information becoming useful to somebody. And then after that, for the people inside the business, they will try to transform those information by discovering the patterns. Okay, who are the people buying our products? Okay, and what are the pattern, that kind of stuff. So that becoming an important knowledge asset to the organization. And as a result, for the whole organization to collect this kind of collective and individual experience, then they can make use of the knowledge they have so that they understand how to exercise those by applying the knowledge into a specific business situation. Okay, before I go into talk about the detail about the BBA ISBI program, let me give you some basic data about the HKBU BBA program. So first, we are the top 50 business school, okay, in terms of the information system research ranking, okay, and we are actually ranking 23 about the QS top 50 best university under the 50 years old, and we have 250 international exchange partner, and we are triple accredited. Okay, that is the ACSB, Aquas, and Amber. And from each year, we have 300 exchange students, and we also got a lot of students going out so that you can share your knowledge and then dialogue with the other international students so that you can understand the global environment much better. And in our BBA, we have two Jupyter code. One is the BBA accounting, which is the JS2110. And then for the BBA and design, which is the JS2120. Okay, inside that, you notice that we have 7 concentration, and then I'm one of them, the information system and business intelligence. And this is the minimum mission requirement for our BBA program. Okay, the core 4 subjects and then 2 elective subjects. And if you are the current year DSE student, and if you play us in the brand A, then you will be invited to attend our June 27 or 28 interview for the BBA accounting and also BBA and design group. Okay, so here is the basic information about the BBA. Then now we come to the ISBI. So what is the ISBI? So our concentration for sure is focused in information system and business intelligence. Okay, and we actually start our concentration in the year of 1992, which the concentration name is the Management Information System. And then after the changing of the technology, okay, and then the emphasis about the information system is actually shift to the information system management. Okay, how to manage the information system. And then in the year of 2010, we changed to the information system and the e-business management. Okay, and then in the years 2020, we also revamp our curriculum to the information system and business intelligence. Okay, so basically, we treat ourselves as always young and professional, and hopefully that under the study in our concentration, we build each of you, okay, to understand about the future of the business through the information system and business intelligence. And somebody may ask, okay, what is ISBI? Okay, so for sure, we are located in the business school, so we are not equal to a computer science discipline. Okay, and what is the ISBI people? Okay, we always expecting that our student will be a bridge, becomes those computer scientists, the engineer, and the business managers. And we are training our student with the IT sense together with the business knowledge. So we know about the computer jargon of the computer guys, and we also know the way how business people think. Then we try to bring them together so that we can do a good synergy, okay, between the IT experts and the business people. So we are expecting that we are training up our student to be a troubleshooter, a good communicator, and a problem solver, okay, to the business problem. So that is the trend of the doing business. Nowadays, all companies are using information system, especially in this pandemic environment, okay? You are not afford, okay, not using information system. And the business function are going more and more digital. And we are facing a huge challenge about the big data, okay? So that is the reality we are facing, okay, when you are conducting business. What are the situation in Hong Kong, okay? No matter from the newspaper, from the government, you notice that this is a huge demand of the IT skill, okay, in different industry in Hong Kong, especially in this pandemic environment, okay, and more IT skill are required, especially to support a remote office, that kind of thing, or e-commerce or thing. So in our curriculum, okay, we allow the student, okay, to study the basic course. Together they can develop their interest, okay, in 3 different areas. One is the information system audit and control. Another is the innovation and digital business. And the third thing is maybe related to the just my colleague talking about the finance, okay. We also develop, okay, a close linkage, okay, because we are actually belong to the same department, okay. So we develop a direction about the fintech and business analytics, okay. So that is the kind of direction that our student can pursue in my concentration, okay. And then next, I give you a more detail in each of the area. So for IT auditing, okay, so we are actually prepare the student to be a IS auditor. IS auditor is the guy to audit the information system. Like the auditor is to audit the accounting report, okay, but we will audit the information system. So our program is actually aligned with the professional qualification CISA. So after study our program, our student can join the professional examination and then gain 2 or 3 more years experience. Then they can earn the CISA designation. For the innovation and digital business, okay, so a lot of business nowadays are using social media or using the web, doing e-marketing or e-business, okay. So within our program, okay, we taught a lot about how to do e-business, okay, especially how to make use of the information system, the social media to do e-marketing. So here the slide is give you some idea, like the using the Google Analytics, Facebook Insight, that kind of stuff. Fintech, okay, becoming a really hot topic from the past 5 years in Hong Kong. And actually, Hong Kong is the Asian's hub to develop the fintech technology, okay? So how to understand the business and how to propose the fintech solution and apply different analytics tools, okay? So that is the kind of courses, okay? We introduced for the last 3 years, okay? Some of the program is actually a joint effort, okay, between my colleagues and the finance colleagues, like the textual analysis in business and finance, machine learning for financial and business forecasting. We're also talking about the blockchain, financial technology. All this kind of thing is actually integrated into our curriculum, okay, to support, okay, the new requirement in the business world. So here is some of the phases, okay, and from time to time, we will also introduce our graduate coming back to talk to the existing student, what are their job, what are the things related to the things they actually learned in the curriculum, okay. So here are some of the graduate work as the IS or auditing professional. And here is some working in prestigious marketing agencies. And then the last one is doing some sort of analytics and consulting professional, okay. And we also got some students, okay, who continue pursue their study, and then also they becoming academic teaching, okay. Here is 2 of our students, okay. Now they actually a senior lecturer and associate professor in a prestigious UK university. And for the job, okay, here is some snapshot I get from the web, okay. So some assistant managers in information technology security, okay. So that is the kind of job, okay. So you notice that there's a requirement about the CISA. So that is if students are pursuing the IS auditing field, then they may apply for this kind of job. Or doing some e-commerce, or managers of the data governance. Okay, so there's a lot of jobs we are available, okay, in the market, okay, demanding guys with business knowledge and IT professional. Within our program, okay, we also have supporting our students for going out to do some internship. Okay, the list here is the past, okay, record of some of our students. Actually, for example, they join the IS auditing, have internship in the Big Four, or some of them are actually in the banking industry, okay, or doing some sort of system development, IT support, okay, or doing some consultancy, Fintech company, or providing data service or digital marketing. So there's a lot of opportunity there. And for the past 2 years, here is the some of my students, okay, they are working in a different company, okay, so you may know about the Deloitte, okay, but somehow some others, you even don't know the name, but some of them are actually a startup, okay. So to study the BBA together with the internship experience, give our students a better exposure about the outside requirement, and then what is the real business operation, and whether information technology is actually help, okay, in that kind of perspective. Apart from those, for sure, we also provide a lot of student development activity, like organizing some professional networking event, some experience sharing with the graduate, or some prestigious professional in the IS world. And we're also encouraging our students to join competition outside, business case competition, okay? So that is the kind of exposure the student can actually gain through the learning activity within the ISBI. So I mentioned, okay, ISBI should be your gateways to the future of business. For sure, first, you need to enter our BBA program, okay? And after that, after finish the study of the year 1, then you can select the ISBI concentration. So here is the contact information about myself. I'm the ISBI concentration coordinator, Tony Wong. And my email is the tckwong@hkbu.edu.hk. Okay, so if you have any question, then for sure you can email me, or I can answer some of the question. Okay, if any question from the So it seems I still got 5 more minutes. Okay, so I have some additional bonus for you. So here is the my section. Okay, and after that, actually from 2 to 3, we have marketing, and then the strategic return management and innovation concentration briefing. And then after that, from 3 to 4 is the entrepreneurship HRM. And then from 4 to 4:50, we have the BBA program, experiential learning activity, briefing, and student sharing. And here is the QR code. Okay, so you can follow us, the HKBU BBA, and then no matter the Instagram, the Facebook, okay, so you can take some time, okay, to snapshot this QR code to follow us. So once again, the information about myself. So so if you don't have any question, okay, feel free. If you find any question and then email me, okay, I'm happy to answer it. Okay, and I hope that the information you get today will be useful for you to think about whether you will select us, the BBA JS2120, okay, and put it in your CFE's choice, okay. So if you don't have any question, I will stop the briefing. Okay, thank you. I will hand back to the office.